Yeah But Yeah podcast. I'm Nick. Today I'm joined by Bailey.
Hi.
Toby.
Hi.
Do you want to shut up? You got Jordan here.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to shut up? We got Jay here.
Hi.
And we got Monkey Boy. He's wearing a monkey hat. He's looking quite natural.
I'm looking natural.
AKA Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Yeah.
This is the whole gang, isn't it?
Yeah. So far, we could always get more.
We can get more, but who do we want?
We don't want
Nobody
more in the
else.
podcast. What
What are we talking about first?
I think we're talking about Marvel Infinity War trailer.
Yeah.
So Ryan, you want to start off?
I like your enthusiasm.
Shut up, you cunt.
Okay.
Yeah, cunt.
So Ryan,
Yeah,
So-
I'm really interested by it.
I
Oh,
think
hurry up,
firstly,
For context, Ryan's the Marvel nerd in our group.
yeah, he's the
Big.
nerd.
And then Jay.
Big
and then,
Marvel nerd.
Then,
I'm not that big a Marvel nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 days analysing the newest trailer, sure.
And you know every single quote from Marvel.
And pretty much
Yeah.
every single character.
I don't know the whole, like, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know all of it.
I don't know.
You don't know there's one word of one
Yeah.
video.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah. What do
That's
you want
fine.
out of me?
I just wanted to go around and probably just say how we think of it each.
I think it's really good. Like, it's separating the characters again, like they did in Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they separate into certain teams.
Yeah.
And I just like how they've just given more questions than given answers in that kind of respect.
But they've given more answers.
No, they've given more questions than answers.
Oh, they've given more questions. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's kind of cool because then it makes you nerds.
There's so many, yeah, it gets me to nerd out about it. And there's so many possibilities you could, like, different routes you could go down for character output and stuff. So what's your opinion on John?
What's your opinion then, Jordan?
Oh, well, I haven't actually seen Avengers Infinity War.
But you know the gist, though. You know the gist of what happened.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
been spoiled enough.
Yeah.
So many times.
well, I mean, you spoiled it for yourself.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, most films are spoiled.
What's the ending? Nothing else. What? Hey, huh?
Shh.
What do you think about it?
I think it's pretty cool, you know. Just
So Bailey, how do you think about it?
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks alright. I like Ryan said, I like it myself.
Yeah, why'd you like it?
Why do I like it? It's cool because it just shows,
can we
because
say
it's
this
now
is-
finally where the superheroes have lost. Well, it's not the first time, but
Oh,
where they've lost,
They're like properly like
but they're
almost dead.
like it's really like breaking point. It's the
Yeah.
end game. See what I did? It's called Endgame.
Very cool.
Yeah, I just think it's quite cool because it's just something finally different about it.
Oh, yeah.
You can always, like, a lot of the time you can predict, but this one, like, is very hard to predict, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Definitely.
Because it's just so, like, screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so many different things.
They're really not giving much away at all. Like, they're keeping it really secret.
Initially, everyone thought it was going to be called Avengers Annihilation. That's what everyone else thought it was going to be called. But it got called Endgame in the end, which I prefer, to be honest. Annihilation just sounds a bit generic, and Endgame has meaning behind it.
Yeah.
It's been used in a lot of previous films as well, like that term in general.
Yeah, true. Right, Toby, what's your thought?
Well, I like it because Infinity War I think was the first film that like got all of the superheroes in Marvel and like put them together. No,
It's called Avengers. That was the first one.
That's the first one. It's called Avengers, where it gets superheroes.
Actually, I kinda get
together.
what you mean.
No, but like literally, it's taken all of them.
Yeah.
And put them together.
I get what
Like,
you mean.
it's only slowly just got to
Yeah, and I think that was a cool thing to do, and B, I think Endgame is, I think the trailer at least was cool because it gave you kind of an idea of who's left and the positions they're in,
Yeah, definitely.
and I don't know, I just like
I'm
that.
just really pumped for it.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
May 26th?
But
I
actually,
believe.
before... I'll go to Jay first. I'll say my thing
Yeah.
afterwards.
I just feel like it took one of them risks that not many films do, because obviously it has a lot of hype to live up to. And for it to be such a kind of peaceful, not really much action at all in the trailer, it's obviously taking a risk because it knows it, like the Marvel.
Yeah. They're so ballsy.
Because they're staying true to the story now, and like kind of the tone of the story. Like they're not gonna just throw in a bunch of action scenes that aren't relevant. Like it is literally seconds after. Well, not seconds, but very closely
Yeah.
after the events of the ending of the previous film. And it hasn't really given anything that's kind of like hope, you know, like there's no kind of sign of hope, so it is kind of complete doubt that nothing's going to actually kind of happen.
Now I think about it, apart from the end bit of this trailer, there's no like comedy in it. Now I think about it.
Which I think that's quite, because we were
Actually, no,
suggesting
there
It's
is.
supposed to be quite morbid, though.
Like when Ant-Man is there, like,
That's
yay,
the-
Yeah,
guys.
that's
guys.
at the end, but that's
Yeah,
like
so they-
after the.
I was like, I didn't
It's
hear
after the trailer
Yeah, he's like-
finishes.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the end cutscene
Yeah.
of the
the
trailer.
trailer,
I've
yeah.
heard of it before.
But you were saying, like, one of the good things that Marvel always does is like link characters where they're kind of, they have different kind of, you know, stereotypical, like typical personalities. So you've got like, I can't really think of an example off the top of my head, but like with Iron Man in that situation right now, like he's with Nebula because
But
they were on the
You're
same island.
putting two like completely odd people just together to see.
Yeah,
how
right.
work.
They don't
Yeah.
really have many similarities in
And
their
that's Marvel
personality.
deliberately doing that because that will just get such a
Yeah.
better reaction instead of putting him with someone who's easy to work with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it adds more kind of
Attention.
detail to the whole entire.
It'll,
it's
it'll
more
make the
Make it
film,
more interesting.
It'll make the film watcher feel.
And the plot.
This
Yeah.
makes the audience feel.
Oh god,
I
drama.
think
today.
so they are definitely. I mean, our suggestion was that he'd be saved by someone like Korg,
I think
because
that-
really,
Oh.
Yes!
I love
we need Korg back.
We need
but
Korg.
like it would be such a good
You think
time
he got
because
No,
No.
no,
No,
it's
no, no,
confirmed
no,
that
no.
him and Valkyrie and probably Meek didn't get snapped away. And
Probably.
stuff.
No, yeah.
This-
Yes, Meek still alive!
so
Even though he
hanging
got
on.
like one line of like.
Doesn't matter.
it's just the
It's
obvious
like-
thing with
it's the fan favourite.
that Captain Marvel does
That,
save
yeah,
them, and it's
that's
like.
boring. though.
Like with my thoughts on Captain Marvel currently is that hopefully it's not going to be a placeholder movie. So I felt like Ant-Man and the Wasp, there was elements of that, like that movie was quite good at being kind of
The
single.
end of that.
But
Yeah,
that was really
was
the
it- I
point
think-
where it's
was
just
it-
like
I
placeholder,
think
so it adds the context.
the ending of Ant-Man and Wasp, me and you predicted that, didn't we?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
hold
we
on.
already.
There probably is going to be some spoilers here, so.
Yeah, so
Don't like bitch about us in the comments. So like,
yeah.
yeah.
So, do either of you want to explain the end in case no one
Hold
else has
on.
seen it? 'Cause
I
I've seen
wanted to
it.
probably firstly talk about Captain Marvel because that's coming up first,
Yeah.
and that's going to be even before.
Oh.
So I didn't want to get too into.
Does she look OP as shit?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Well,
what?
her in a binary, the last bit you saw her blasting through, her in a binary form.
I just thought, Toby, you saying that woman can't be powerful?
No, I'm just. I'm saying I'm surprised they're out the
God's sake.
kitchen for.
Oh my
Right,
god, she
right.
works so fast in the kitchen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Right, right, Ryan, do you want to just quickly swoop out of this conversation? How was that?
Pleasantly. I say like her binary form at the end of the film when it shows her flying through space with a massive.
Oh,
mohawk,
yeah,
she
with
looks
like a
so
boom.
overpowered. I love that. That looks so good.
When is that set?
I mean, really,
That's
she's
set
going to
90s.
have to be overpowered to logistically beat Thanos. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it could be
It's
anyone.
her versus five
Well,
infinities though.
4 pretty much
Well, no,
almost
they're
did it.
dead though, aren't they? Kind of.
Like, here's the
Oh.
thing, like,
No.
the remaining people, that is a pretty solid, like, obviously the majority of the people remaining are the original
Yeah.
Avengers, which is going to be that whole idea that it's like the climax of their kind of story arc, like they
Yeah.
finish in the same position they started, like the people who were there.
Mm.
So I think that was kind of partly intentional. But I feel like, yeah, as long as Captain Marvel isn't just a placeholder movie to add to obviously the drama of Endgame, then it should be good. And I feel like Samuel L. Jackson with his role as Nick Fury is going to
Oh,
be a very good point, which
Yeah.
ties it all in and makes it flow kind of nicely.
he does look a bit
It's-
cool.
I hope in
That's
Captain-
what people are most hyped about. Is Nick Fury basically? They don't
Yeah.
care about her. They're like,
Yeah, cameos.
I think in Captain Marvel there's definitely going to be like a couple cameos probably for like the people when they were younger. Possibly.
yeah, that will be cool.
Yeah, so like in Captain America, like there could be like a newspaper article or something like.
Oh, yeah,
to-
true.
Mm.
Actually, when is she set in?
It was like after the. When is it set again?
Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Yeah,
90s, I believe.
90s.
Okay.
90s.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same
Yeah.
time as when. What are you guys on?
What the frick? Guy,
Brennan. No,
if
it's
you're gonna do
no,
that, just like your own
no.
podcast, mate.
No, it's because you're a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Oh yeah.
You know
yes.
the original one, Ronan
Yes.
being the main character. I don't know if you saw on the trailer, but there's like a back
yeah,
shot
I
of
pointed
him.
out to Nick.
Yeah. So he's coming back. So that's gonna, if you know what I mean.
Ronan.
Ronan's the.
Oh, it's the dad.
No,
No,
it's the,
I
oh
knew
my
a
God.
Guardian.
Oh no, yeah, true. No, I don't.
No,
I do know.
maybe.
Yeah, you told. Yeah, you
That's-
showed.
the
me,
final
yeah.
scene, battle scene, is like them dancing.
Them
yeah.
dancing. Yeah.
But like that whole entire idea, if you know what I mean, it arcs because you've not only got Nick Fury that arcs into obviously the events of Avengers and that whole story, but then you've also got Ronan, which arcs into the whole Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the two kind of like
It's everything coming
Yeah.
together.
so it all connects, which
Ah.
I find interesting.
At the time, Ronan wasn't a crazy leader at that point. He hasn't been corrupted by power and anything like that. So he's going to show a good side of Ronan because he's Kree as well.
So we're gonna see the transformation question
yeah,
mark?
I think we are personally.
I think that would be relevant.
Or like
because
the
they've not-
beginnings of it, probably.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Captain
It's
Marvel,
going to be.
yeah.
I think Captain Marvel. Like, I doubt it's going to be a normal Marvel film where just the superhero overcomes the baddie. Because, in my opinion, there isn't really a baddie or a goodie in Captain Marvel aside from obviously Captain Marvel. Yeah, obviously. As the Kree are technically bad, the Skrulls are technically bad, and it's the war between them, and you got Captain Marvel in the middle of them.
And
So-
there's a war on Earth. Right?
She's taking all the shit.
Well, basically, the Kree. I think the storyline is.
There's a war on Earth as
I'll
well.
explain it. I think the storyline for that is that the Kree and the Skrulls are both competing to try and take over Earth. That's the story. That's the story behind it. I'm pretty sure. And Captain Marvel's like, no, this is not happening. I'll just save Earth. I'll save Earth instead.
Ryan just tried to like
Yoink his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Absolute
making little
ginger
fat
version.
noises with his phone. Oh, whoa. That was pretty damn fast. That's pretty damn fast.
Practicing.
Yeah,
Alright, should
Captain
we-
Marvel looks cool. It looks safe. It looks safe. I might have to wear our helmets for that one. It's Cat Stanley's
Yeah,
in that one,
he
isn't
should
he?
be, yeah.
Alive.
It's going to be in Endgame as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Poor babby boy.
Imagine like how sick it would be like if you like recorded them for like the next 10 years or something,
Well, I mean.
and we just like see Stanley.
Yeah,
Well,
whenever
I
he
think
moves
it's
on.
gonna be CGI.
Imagine how
Yeah,
cool that
exactly.
would be.
Either that, or they've already got like extra
Yeah.
footage that they can put into
They're probably-
context with the scene.
They might
Like
just
green
like
screen stuff, which is just
We have talked
placeholder.
about this already.
yeah, they might CGI him. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or they
Nice little
like
tribute.
I said before in the last podcast, which you should watch right now.
Oh gosh, yeah.
After this one.
Those plugs.
Yeah, after this one, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
don't leave us now.
Give us that watch
Um, it's like or they just do little hints like they did in Deadpool.
Yeah, it was a picture
Yeah,
of him.
like just a picture.
Which
of
you
him.
said in the last podcast you were the only one who saw. Who I actually also saw.
Yeah.
In the war, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also in the last podcast, you said that Marvel films are going to carry on for years. Just wrong.
Oh yeah, you
But
told me
they
about this
are.
before this. We
They
started
really
this.
No.
What's happening, Ryan?
See, there's nothing happening with Marvel. It's just the general public. The general public, after a while, will dislike Marvel films. I think, well, not dislike, just find them boring.
Yeah.
Because if you keep
There's
doing
only
this,
so many
yeah,
heroes. you
and
can-
this isn't the first time this has actually happened. Think about westerns in the 80s and 70s. Westerns used to be really popular.
No, it is definitely going to die out.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like, it's not going to die
It's
out.
going to
for a
die out like the
while.
westerns have. In that kind of way.
Like,
What do you mean the westerns have never died out? Look at Red Dead.
Yeah, but no. No, you know how Marvel and superhero films come out now? Westerns
Yeah.
used to be like that. You used to get like 5 or 6 a year back in like the 80s. I was obviously
wow.
never there, but I know from knowledge.
I mean, if you think about it though, Infinity War is kind of the climax of all events that
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
led up to
Yeah.
it. So really, all that's going to happen is obviously we've got like Far From Home with Spider-Man.
Oh, no,
There's a sequel
true.
to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's
and
coming out.
There's
There's going.
possibility of a sequel of like Cap or something like that. But sorry, not Cap because.
I reckon.
But this is the thing. Like all of the main original cast members are gonna now their contracts are over. So either it's gonna be like kind of that new tier that isn't interesting. You know Loki.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's getting a like TV series.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Plays-
this.
Tom Hiddleston plays.
That would be
the
so
role,
cool.
Yeah.
Which will be really interesting because
He's just
That'd be
his
a good
sidekick, Korg.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I maybe see the antics he gets up to on that like garbage planet.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Sakaar.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, the fit one.
No, she can be in it as well, actually.
Oh.
Falcon Ring.
Oh no, it's Valkyrie. Oh, it's Zakar the.
Sakar's a trash planet where the.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The
that's
whole
a
full
that's a
Oh,
fit
it's
planet.
Zakar
Right
whole planet.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, not the
Nick.
the guy in charge.
Think you're biting off a bit.
No.
But you just
cheating.
call the guy in charge hot.
No, he called the planet hot. I mean,
I know, but
it's probably a lot of global warming.
He,
in there,
he,
you know.
he thought
Yeah,
the
I say
girl
you
was
just
the
called
Scar.
Jeff Blaugroom hot. What's his name?
I need to go to the toilet, guys.
I mean, he does have mind-blowing orgies on the.
Oh
the
yeah,
ship,
to be
but-
fair, he does. Sex parties!
Oh yeah. Woo! In the bloody
I
ship.
can't remember its
In
name.
Thor Ragnarok, that's the one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
YouTube.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to go on to the AIDS part. But
Wait,
basically,
what?
the AIDS part, we can tell you, Jordan. Jordan begins with a Y, ends with a tube.
Oh God, no! YouTube Rewind.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh god, what was that?
Ay, 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 it's.
I knew about 2 people in the video.
I
The rest were irrelevant.
My
I
gas
knew about-
Brownlee.
I know about 7 probably at max.
Yeah.
I couldn't name them, but I know the channels.
Yeah, I remember that.
Guys, you know Lachlan? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know he was in that.
Oh yeah.
Was he?
He was.
Yeah, he flew all the way out there, like it was a really long flight, and he got all his lines cut out, and he was just jumping off. He didn't even get to jump off. He was just in the battle bus
Oh
Was
my
it?
god.
scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
He got really
Relevant to all
triggered
of the
about it.
topics covered in that YouTube rewind, comparing them to last year and basically previous years in general, I think was pretty irrelevant.
I mean, like the bit at the end though, when they were like talking about all of that, it was really. Just,
What were they talking
Why was that?
they were
needed?
talking about like because
Comments or.
like when they were talking about like all the. I mean, it's great that there's like all these breakthroughs in like.
Oh yeah,
media
like
about-
I appreciate for all the women coming
Oh,
out on you.
boy.
It's like, oh, shut
Get
up.
back in the
I
kitchen.
hate-
Yeah,
No,
that's completely
no,
against the point.
no,
Make me a
Ryan.
sandwich.
No.
Just saying, anything we say in this podcast, we do not mean. We're not like this.
Yeah, we're not like
It's
this.
also for the lols. It's
We
all
don't
for the lols.
actually mean it. It's just a.
Jeez.
It's just our sense of humour.
Yeah.
Jeez. And we're all males.
Oh God.
So it helps a bit.
I'm not a male.
Wait, what?
I sexually identify. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Wait,
oh,
what?
oh.
Oh, the
The light
light's
just
going
kept
off.
Yeah.
It's
Light-
because of
light just
Jay's
flickered.
foot. Oh my god, Jay.
Jay. Stop.
Yeah, that bit really annoyed me. When she's there like, I like to thank all the women coming out on YouTube. And it's like, they've been on YouTube for ages. There's nothing amazing happening.
I think what annoys me is, yeah, okay, do things that's relevant to YouTube, but half of the stuff they said wasn't relevant.
It went on for way too long as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2
I think
minutes.
they're moving slightly. YouTube is just moving away from what their community. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
let's
like-
bring the community what they want. We did
Bum,
not want
bum,
any of that.
bum,
Like, Fortnite can piss off.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, no,
but not the
Fortnite.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
you should. Yeah, no, you should have included Fortnite in it. You have.
And
Not
Baby
as much
Shark.
as they did. They
Of all the
included it the
memes.
whole way
Yeah.
through.
They should have-
Stupid.
Baby Shark. Why was that there?
Yeah, Baby Shark.
What?
You
That
know
was
the
annoying.
And
the.
K-pop.
Yeah. What was the point in that?
Right, they could have done like a tiny K-pop section,
Yeah,
and they could have
I don't mind if they do tiny.
like they,
had,
should have done a
2
VR
minutes.
chat bit.
Hmm?
Like they should have done like a little VR chat portion.
Well, they
Sure.
should have put a little bit of everything.
They
Yeah.
should put on PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that
they
was-
should have
that
put on
I mean,
PewDiePie.
has PewDiePie been in any
reference
rewind
was,
yet?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it was
the
in
chair.
like
The chair.
yeah,
and
the
in
chair and
background
his
was
like
another
his
thing.
bitch lasagna as well was in there. That
Oh,
animator.
yeah, I've seen
What's
that.
her name? What's the animator's
I
name?
don't know.
Jaden
She included
Yeah,
more stuff as well. Do you know?
Yeah, she
on the
included
shelf.
so
yeah,
much.
Yeah.
there's a sub.
It says
between
bitch
them.
sub to PewDiePie,
Yeah.
and then it
bitch
says
lasagna.
bitch lasagna on it.
Yeah.
But as in like an acronym type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like literally a piece of lasagna.
It's a piece of lasagna.
It's like
so
lasagna.
There was
I mean,
a
legend
Gang
to
of
that
Knuckles on
person.
there as well. Actually.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Mm.
that was nice.
But yeah,
Good on you,
like
Jaden.
Marcus Brownlee,
Marcus Brownlee.
Marquise Brownlee.
He refused.
Come on, Will Smith, say it properly.
Yeah.
He's done a video on it. I was like, I'm kind of disappointed I'm in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the most disliked
Yeah.
YouTube video. Have you heard that people would
Undisliking
undisliking Baby
Yeah.
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 to make YouTube's rewind
Number one.
number one?
I mean, to be honest, it needed to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Marcus Brownlee said, he made a video on it himself. He said that 2011 he showed like a little thing of it, where it was literally just this one person, this one YouTuber. Was it Selena Gomez? Something like that. And
Okay.
she just literally just went through some of the top videos of that year, and it was like 2 minutes long. Of just her going, "Oh, look at this video." Showed the video. Hey, that was pretty cool. that was kind of it. It like you said, and then it progressively got worse and worse.
Worse and worse, yeah.
Because
I'm scared for next year's.
yeah.
I just found out something.
Mhm.
So you know how people were disliking Justin Bieber's
I'm
baby?
disliking.
Yeah, undisliking. Justin Bieber now has 10 million likes and 9.9 million dislikes. YouTube Rewind has 2 million likes and 11 million.
11 million
So it's
dislikes.
reached top spot. It's what the creators, it's what YouTube wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what the audience wanted.
But yeah, carrying on from what Mark Ass Brownlee said, he was saying that that YouTube is now doing YouTube Rewind more for advertisers,
Yeah.
Publicity and stuff.
companies. So not for the community, but they do it more for
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah.
I
So it
think the
looks
word
more family
community-
friendly.
Yeah.
I feel like the word on like of just community in general is something as ranged as YouTube. You can't really like
The community is just loads of different communities.
Mm.
exactly
Yeah.
there isn't
Yeah.
you can't really define YouTube as a single community. Like it's so ranged to different content. So I feel like they can either get all of the main things like. If anything, they're always going to struggle to have a good video because there's so many topics to cover. Like I'm not trying
There
to
is, yeah, definitely.
like
yeah.
so
You need at least
The whole
amount,
year.
Yeah, like but the amount they covered in that and the relevancy of them ones, I don't feel like if you were going to pinpoint the pinnacle like moments of this whole year and what defined 2018, and it's like things like yes, someone like Ninja, like a very well known and like popular in this specific year, but he's known for his Twitch streaming, so
Which
for
is
him
kind of ironic, really.
yeah, which is
PewDiePie wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he in it? Is it for what he's
It was
done in
probably
the
for
past?
his.
it's
I
just his
think-
relationship with YouTube.
I think
Yeah.
it was with the Nazi stuff he did earlier in the year. I think
But well, you didn't really do any
And then that
Nazi
was
stuff.
2017.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's just
Oh.
that they just don't like
There's
it. really.
new stuff, isn't there, where
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
shouted out a load of
Literally-
people's names.
And then
in,
like
like,
one
5
of
seconds.
the channels
Yeah.
happened to be.
It's
It's like
Slightly.
it's
It
so
had
stupid.
like slight bits of Nazi references in some of his videos,
So
and
it's
then
like
the whole news people were like, "Oh my god!"
it was literally two news outlets, and it was like,
Yeah.
but they could just reach trending because it's
But
PewDiePie.
literally, the news people are just constantly at PewDiePie. Like every video he sends out, he goes,
Clickbait.
"Look,
that's what
look
they
what I've done today. Look what I've done wrong."
PewDiePie did an oopsie. I'm Gloria Borger.
Oh, how did you
I'm
do it?
Poppy Harlow.
There you go.
That's the one.
Hello, I'm Gloria Boga.
Poppy Harlow.
Poppy Arlo.
Oh.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
But yeah, like we were saying, YouTube
That's
now.
the intro next year. To YouTube Rewind, just
Yes!
PewDiePie pops up.
That's what
Just
so many
year
people were
review.
saying.
Well, why?
Yeah, people were saying so much, like how it should have started year review. Like it should have started like that. That would have been so
Although-
good for YouTube Rewind.
Although I am glad that Will Smith was kind of in it
no, yeah. Will Smith
Because-
is allowed to be in it.
because
He's
the amount of memes that has created. Is just,
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh,
that's hot.
That's it's so hot.
have you guys seen the one where he looks in the telescope and he looks at the sun and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, that's hot."
That's just so good.
That's pretty good. Have you seen the newest one where he's Thanos?
No.
Oh, I need to show you afterwards.
Oh yeah.
I need to show you afterwards. It's pretty good.
God,
It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, subscribe to Grande. That's what he's done. It's pretty hot stuff.
Within like 10 hours of it coming
Oh.
out, he managed to make a remix of it that was way more relevant and a lot better than YouTube.
Yeah, so many
Yeah.
meme accounts. Yes, Bailey. You went, oh.
No, I was just like what he was saying about YouTube Rewind and Grande
Oh.
remake.
Oh yeah, like how he remade it better.
he literally, it was like in the hour. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was insane how fast he did
He
it.
was
just
probably just
had-
like waiting. He was just like,
he probably had
come
a
on.
meeting. Come on, let's just
Yeah, there's a Red Bull
adapt
next
my
to him.
memes for this.
Yeah,
How does it
he had like all the what do you call it? Like the video and stuff from YouTube Rewind. It wasn't like his own made up version.
Yeah.
So he recorded it all and edited it, and it was like perfect. Like, I don't know.
But I mean, come on, Bailey. He's a pro memer.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
cannot disown.
He probably
his
like
pro
rehearsed
memes.
it as well and like had everything ready. He was
Okay,
just like,
everybody, add action.
like-
He probably got Will Smith back in to record that. He just re-records it completely. That's funny. So, like as we said, I just hope that YouTube next year kind of just realizes, oh, maybe we should think about our community a bit better. Hey guys, what do you think? What do you think?
Actually asking them, not fucking
well, I don't think
making
it's
their own
necessarily like. It's not.
Oh, Jay, stop
Jay.
turning off the light. Push
Right.
it in. Push in the plug. Push it in. It's the white one. There
Right.
you go. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We're good.
I don't think it's necessarily YouTube's fault. It's more of the ad providers as well,
Yeah.
because they're the ones that dictate what YouTube like pumps out. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it changes.
That sounded so sexual.
Don't it?
What YouTube pumps out.
Why do you want to pump out this week then?
just the head of YouTube with like companies.
It's just.
Oh.
What do you want to pump out?
What do you want to pump out this time, baby?
This is going to be like the fingers and the toes thing.
Oh no, not
Last
again.
week.
But if you want to see that, that was a really good podcast. So if you go back to our last podcast, you go watch it there.
Nick, shut the fuck up.
But do you know what?
YouTube, please sponsor us.
Sell out.
Do you know what is a question
No,
though?
he's not.
Huh?
Do you know what is a question?
What is a question?
Do you reckon we can make it in 2019's Rewind?
Oh.
God.
Yeah, there was a thing of you, PewDiePie, going, looking at this kid. What's his name? Dina or something. Where
Oh, yeah.
like, he got like 49 subscribers, and he's like, "Why wasn't in YouTube Rewind?" It's like, oh, so sad. We
That's
should make
we
it in
should be in it.
2019.
We should be in it.
We should be in it.
Hell
Like
yeah.
this video. If
Oh,
you-
for God's sake.
Subscribe for more content like this. Bottom.
Well, what's his new one again? What's Ali's new one?
Oh, we have no idea. We
I
don't
don't-
watch
they
Ali.
change
Kind
them
of
every
died
week.
out, yeah.
He's dead. I think. Is he glad that
When
he's
they
dead?
wasn't that
Probably.
2018?
He got
Huh?
bullied for it, but he got a lot more attention
I mean, he does wear a cap in every single video.
He does. Do
indoors.
you think he has a receding hairline? That's why he wears a cap.
Definitely.
Actually, yeah, no, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like in his early days,
Let's have a look.
when he was a little boy, when he's actually a teen, he had a fit girlfriend and joking. He's still got the same girlfriend, right? I can't be bothered. It's Ali. Let's carry on. He's dead. He's dead. He's long gone. Man don't care no more.
Was Big
Next
Shaq in
topic.
it? I swear Big Shaq was
Yep,
in
he
it.
was.
Yeah,
in
he
the
was.
bus.
Oh yeah.
Oh
he-
yeah.
He
I'm
was
pretty
in,
sure he was less relevant than
that was
PewDiePie.
2017 though, wasn't it? I swear.
Uh,
Big Shaq.
time goes so fast, I'm not sure.
Days have just gotten shorter and shorter. As our lives slowly slip away,
Okay.
and we slip into the darkness.
Okay, let's not
And
get
then
deep.
decay.
This is just one podcast.
Actually, because Jordan just did that, it reminded me, just because you guys can talk about it, I can't be bothered to talk about it because I hate it so much. Toby, do you want to talk about ASMR?
I mean, I don't. There's not much you can really say about it apart from.
That's not somebody.
I mean, that was also when YouTube Rewind.
It was actually.
Oh my god.
God.
ASMR made it into YouTube Rewind.
And that was like one of the best parts.
Yeah, it actually was though.
Despite how cringy.
Agnes
it was.
Theory was in.
Yeah,
Love
but
Yes
they were literally like featured for like half a second.
Yeah.
Even though they were the ones that set Will Smith up basically.
Yeah.
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 Literally.
Like
Although no, Will Smith does have his own channel, to be honest.
yeah, but like his content isn't exactly
That's alright. It's not that bad.
It's just
If you like
it's
looking
his
into
life
stuff.
story. It's kind of it's like keeping up with the Kardashians. Only you don't lose as many brain cells.
Keeping up with Will. Marcus Brownlee.
Oh god.
That's just a dead minute. So yeah, what do you think about ASMR, little Tobes?
No, I just kind of want to know why do people like listen to it? Like,
It's relaxing. It's therapeutic.
Apparently.
It's
but
therapeutic.
it's more creepy than anything. It's really
No, like,
Yeah, apparently it
having
helps,
someone
like,
So
whisper
having
is-
someone like whisper in your ear while you try to sleep, I think I just have nightmares at that point.
I mean,
Apparently it helps disorders and stuff. As
Some
well.
people
Yeah.
fall
That's
asleep
There's
to
actually
Yeah,
that.
that's
medical
fair
helping.
Perfect for Ryan.
Right, there's ambient sounds like sort of rain pattering on the
Yeah,
window.
that's fine.
That's fine. 'cause that's
And then there's just like whispering into your ear and like.
And then
licking
there's
your
eating
ear.
McDonald's.
Like,
yeah, and there's all the KFC there.
Or even better, eating gherkins or
oh yeah.
pickles.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
My
so
Instagram
weird.
feed used to be filled with that kid who would just open the jar of pickles like right up to the mic. And it would be like a really shitty like mic from
That
like a
little
Samsung
ginger
headset.
girl as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who
And
she.
she was
I've
like,
never watched her before.
ASM.
Literally, it's like a 10-year-old ginger girl, and she's making millions from people watching her go.
Oh, there's even there's a satisfaction video.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to talk about. As
Oh,
well.
satisfaction.
That
Oh.
links with ASMR.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, like the sand and
that
the
was
slime being
satisfactory.
I think I like them, to be honest.
Yeah, like
I prefer that to ASMR.
Jet washers is satisfying.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
jet washers are good.
But
Like when cleaning stuff and it's just like
But
gone.
it's really dirty.
Oh.
Bang, and the dirt is gone.
Oh.
Oh, he was,
Literally,
he was
the
murdered
washers
in his flat.
Huh?
The Sillet Bang guy.
Wait, what?
Barry
Wait,
Scott.
Barry Scott.
I think he was murdered in his flat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was murdered in his flat.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm doing research.
He's doing research. Let's
Oh
go
yeah.
check.
By the way, Ryan, why the hell did you just knock over Nick's phone?
Yeah, you
'Cause I was
knocked
reading
over
that.
my phone, so
'Cause
there
I
might
was-
be a bit of a cut there.
I was-
Ryan, do you want to stop having dyspraxia, for God's sake? Literally.
Yeah, he did
Just
die.
because you can't be in the Paralympics, Ryan.
Oh my god.
He was looking at this the other day. He was trying to be in the Paralympics. There's dyspraxia.
Paralympics.
It was so good.
Actually, could you?
No,
No,
no, we looked it up.
Oh,
I can't
damn
do
it.
the Paralympics.
Gosh darn it.
That is the weirdest thing. See, like,
So yeah,
you know,
Sillet Bang.
yeah, you know, if you're like giving info onto like a news source about like what you know,
Mm-hmm.
right? The quote that they've said,
Mark S. Brownlee said.
neighbours of Scott told Sky News he loved to clean. All night long we could hear him walking around his apartment. One moment you'd hear the squeeze of a spray bottle, and the next moment you'd hear him shout "bang" in the chest of Scott. Why is that relevant?
That
It's
is
supposed to
done.
be sentimental.
That's done for a meme. That's so done for a meme.
know.
Why isn't that a
Yeah,
meme?
that's fine.
Oh.
Why isn't that
Yeah,
more of a meme?
you just hear like.
That was
Oh
2016.
God! In the
What?
distance.
That was 2016.
That was the summer of
The
2016.
dirt is gone and I am gone.
That just went
Bang.
away.
is-
Yeah,
Dirt
that's
is gone.
That's when he died.
When he
Bang.
died?
Bang, and the Scott is gone.
No! Bloody hell. This is really offensive, this podcast.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
It's safe though.
Oh.
2016, that's 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh no, we've dated the day today.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, guys.
It's okay.
Oh my god, 2016.
No,
So long
2016
ago.
was ages ago.
I'm so old.
Yeah, I know.
No, we're not old. We're not actually old. We're just living young.
I'm old.
Right,
We
you
know
look
Ryan.
old.
We know.
Ryan's aging like 4 times the rate as a normal human.
He's
But
about
that's not even the reason why I
It's
think
about
I should be
60 right now.
Paralympics.
By the age of 13, Ryan was able to grow a beard. Was it 13?
Nah, I think he could have been 12.
or about 1.
Just came out of the womb.
Pops out of his mum's womb.
Just like,
yo. What's
Just
good?
I was born
Just
with
pop.
hair on my chest. Sorry.
Shut up. Just pops out of your mum's womb. Yeah. Yo, anybody got a shaver? Yeah.
Oh, why is he from London now, huh?
Oh my god. There's some
What?
weird foot fetish going on between Ryan and Toby now.
Keep up.
This is some sexy stuff.
Both like this. Both like
No.
this.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. That's a good meme. I love that meme.
Where was that
Yeah,
in
I know.
Rewind?
You comfy?
Where was that? in
Whoever
real
was dated Sergio on a grape.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, you missed it. I said that in computing today.
life?
Because we were learning about AIs doing,
Surgery on grapes.
no. We were learning about AIs
Fuck's sake.
taking over, like,
Jobs.
jobs
Medical
to do,
professions.
like healthcare jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere I just went, they did Sergio on a grape.
That's good.
Fuck's sake.
That's good.
Imagine you did that in the actual exam.
Yeah, we
They
talked
need
about this.
surgery.
So, because we're going through mocks right now, I've always wanted during the science exam to stand up and just yell "Bill Nye the Science Guy" as loud as I can.
And then everybody else just
I
goes,
just, I want to just hear the child, Bill.
That I swear to God, everybody, yeah, everybody's actually thought of like just like gone. What if I just stand up right now? And
I think
shout
I was really close
loud?
to doing it in French.
Yeah,
I was so bored in French. I was like, should I just do it? Like,
just stand up and yell.
like, at the end of my French exam, I was like stretching it like properly. You know?
Oh, I stretch so much now.
Would you
Like-
be excluded?
What? Because
What?
if you stretch,
No. If you're in the middle of the exam, you stand up and go, "Bill Nye the Science
You
Guy."
mean you'd be expelled from the exam board, but like
Yeah.
for 2 years. Is it 2 years or is it like?
No, they're mocks, so it has nothing to do with
It's
an
mocks.
exam.
Yeah, I know, but like,
If you did that in a GCSE, then
they'll
yeah.
talk to you serious, man.
ugh.
Big serious talk between them all. That'll be scary. But I've thought about that so many times. Just like gone and just stand up and go, I'm done! and just walk out. I've just thought about it so many
just
times.
like, can we leave now?
It's
It's like, who said that?
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Right, I think I want to talk
About
about another
topic.
little sexy thing
Ooh.
that Bailey has.
In his pants. What?
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
He said sexy, not small.
Like, it was about.
Oh! Throwing that shade.
Sorry.
Throwing that shade.
Right, okay. What I was trying to say, guys, if you didn't just try and rudely interrupt me, was what was it, Bailey? What does it say? What does it
planet
say?
address.
Oh yeah, the planet
Ooh.
addresses.
Yeah, like when we go to Mars and like.
If.
Very far from the
Neptune.
future, most likely, when we're dead.
If.
No,
If we even
Bailey,
make
to be
it.
honest, at the rate that technology is progressing,
Yeah,
it could be in our
but
lifetimes.
I don't know.
It could be.
At
It
push.
could be, yeah. I'm
We'll
not
get the
saying
first.
it
We'll get the
couldn't be.
first person on Mars.
I
No.
think
Gotta be
so.
totally
Yeah.
correct.
But-
Come on,
Isn't
Elon
there-
Musk,
isn't there, like-
get us there.
Isn't there a robot going there now? Or
No,
Yeah,
there's already
there's
one
many.
out there.
There's like 3 of them
Yeah.
there at the moment.
The first one that landed was only like 2
Race
weeks
to
ago.
space.
No,
Yeah.
not 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, 2 years.
Mm-mm.
No, England put their one on there ages ago.
Do England have a robot Mars?
England?
Or ESA, the European Space Agency.
Oh, yeah.
So basically England.
Excuse me?
European.
Deutschland.
not England.
Yeah. Like,
It's
but yeah,
German
that'll be
engine,
cool.
really.
Like having to go, can you send this to Mars? And then put down the address.
It's like
Instead of-
Mars.
and then
like
England.
the coordinates. and
Mars, Europe.
Actually, how would that be? How would they do it? Would it be like
Wait, why did I say
Mars-
Europe? I meant whatever. yeah.
Mars,
Mars,
Europe.
Europe.
Europe is its own
Mars,
planet.
Europe.
The
Would it
EU
be-
just like takes off.
Jets underneath.
yeah.
So basically, the plot of Age of Ultron.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just literally, Elon Musk's just put engines on the bottom
We
of
just
Europe.
find out.
Today we are moving Europe.
Oh,
Like-
no! We will be left behind. Britain will be left behind.
Yeah.
We will
What?
literally, we will
No,
literally
no,
not
no.
be Europe.
Your friends are starting to start flying like, wait, no.
Wait, is
Sorry, mate. I'm in the EU.
Wait, you just have like all the land rising above Switzerland, basically.
Yeah.
Because Switzerland's not
Just
part
see
of the EU.
Switzerland, just
It's
like-
it's just where are you guys going?
Just literally be left alone.
Oh yeah, like Norway and that lot. They'd be just like, oh.
They'll be so alone.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, then the sea levels would de-rise.
What?
I mean, like, they'll
Oh,
go
yeah,
because
there'd
of
be more
decrease.
space.
They'll decrease.
Yes! What's it called?
Global warming.
Global warming won't be a thing no more.
Yeah. All right, Elon Musk, get on that.
Come
Make
on.
the EU into a ship.
Come on,
Go.
save the world and save humanity. Get EU on the whole of the EU on a ship.
Yep.
It's just send
Send
it.
it to Mars.
Send them in space. Doesn't matter if they survive or not, but as long as they're in space,
Hey.
we're fine.
Nah, we're gonna make a whole big
Deutschland
dome
has
around
to
it.
survive.
Just yoink them up there. That'll
Yeah.
be cool.
Just yoink them.
Yeah.
Just get Elon messages behind us like, Kobe, just send them up.
No, but yeah, there is a what's it called? A rover that's
Yeah.
there at the moment.
Yeah,
There's
It
a lot of
landed
robots,
on the
mate.
26th of November.
Yeah, that was the one that was 2 weeks
That's the one
ago.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah. That now looks at the deeper parts because there was one ages ago
Ages that landed.
that landed and just looked on the surface of Mars and walked round.
And,
but
like,
now
yeah.
there's one on that
What?
looks into the core of it, so like just sees if it's like Earth. Sort of thing.
Is it drilling or is it like just?
I think it's like a sensor thing, whatever. It's
Ah.
weird. It's too complicated, to be honest. I can't be bothered.
It's quite literally rocket science.
Really?
No! I'm just trying to be funny, okay?
It's not funny,
That's where the
right?
term comes from.
Well, it is
you
funny
know.
because people are laughing at you, insulting me now. Yeah, I broke the 4-4. How do you feel about that?
You're
Oh!
No, but and they all, that rover also looks at the sound of it.
The sound of Mars.
Oh yeah,
Sound
the
of
sound
Mars.
of Mars. Yeah.
It just sounds like the sun.
Can
They
you-
all sound the
can you
same.
put like a clip to that, just like in the.
We'll put it in 3, 2, 1. Right, we're back.
Yeet.
Cool. How did that sound, guys? Put in the comment section below what you thought the sound sounded like.
Remember to like and subscribe to this channel.
Please sub, hit that notification bell.
We've already
Tell
done
your
this.
I know it's supposed to be the joke.
It's called
Bailey.
plugging, Bailey.
It's supposed to be the funny part of the
Make
show.
sure you
here.
buy our Yeah
It's
But Yeah
called
March.
Beating the Dead
March.
It'll be released in March. That's the one.
Oh, did you hear the stuff about
Yeah.
what Peter was doing, I think? When I just said
Peter?
beating a dead horse.
Peter.
I think Peter,
Beating
yeah.
a dead. Oh, Peter.
Peter.
Yeah. So
Who's Peter?
it's a bit they want to protect animals and shit. It was RSPCA, I can't remember which one.
Oh yeah, Peter. Yeah.
And
that's
instead
the
of
American
beating a
one.
dead horse, it's now feeding the dead
Oh
horse.
yeah,
that
I've
shit.
seen this.
Yeah.
Like a new meme starting.
Yeah.
Instead of like beating the fish, it's like petting the fish.
It's like I think you've got bigger fish to
Go on, do you want to say it?
I think you've got bigger fish to fry.
What other ones are there?
I don't know.
It's like funny.
It's like funny.
It's like quite funny.
Like,
It's like it's funny,
it's not,
but
it's not funny, it's just, it's like funny.
because it's irrelevant. Like me.
Oh, it's okay, Jordan.
Bye.
We're here for you. We're here for you.
You're really not though.
No,
No.
we don't care about you at all.
Goodbye. Ah, fuck!
Where are you going?
What do you guys think? About how long do you think until we get like a person to Mars, and then hold on, even better, start a civilization? Like
Well,
what's his
I
name did?
think-
Like Martian did.
What, just
What, like when he used like
Potato.
17 rolls of duct tape to do everything?
yeah.
Yes.
How much, like...
Why would you think so much? It's gonna be flex tape though. Come on.
Flex save.
Oh yeah, what are you calling in? Oh, I just need another batch of duct tape, please. Oh, not food? No, I'll just eat the duct
I'm
tape.
I'm just gonna eat the duct tape if that's good.
It's like in, have you ever played Escapists? Like, it's the...
Oh, I know what it's like.
Yeah, like duct tape
oh,
literally
yeah.
becomes the currency in
What's
that game.
escapist? Oh, is it
It's
a
like,
game?
yeah, you're like in a
Oh
prison.
yeah.
And you literally
I think I
use
played
duct
it.
tape for everything.
I know. I know
But
what
it's
now,
just
like
on
pixels.
Mars. Like, do you think they'll just be like trading in duct tape?
Trading in duct
Just
tape.
duct tape.
That's like-
Yo,
currency.
I've got
I just
4
won the
rolls
lottery.
of duct tape.
I've got 1 million rolls of duct tape. I'm such a lucky guy.
It's like, because it has to be like
but
in...
okay.
Oh no, with flex tape, but okay.
With flex tape, but okay.
Oh no. Why isn't
Oh,
that a
I'm
thing yet?
created now.
Why isn't that a thing
Flex
yet?
tape is like
With
the
flex tape.
$100 bill.
Million.
$4.
Yeah, but we're like, babe, predictions of when we're gonna get there, human-wise.
I don't know, 2090.
2090. That's not
That's
bad.
a push.
That's maybe a bit of a push, but
No. I mean, like that's too late.
too much.
Too late. It's too
I
far.
I think
agree.
2030.
I think
20.
20.
No, not 2030.
What was that noise?
Like we'll get like
Rooster.
our first sort of maybe like an animal there or something. I don't know.
Just send a dog up.
Yeah. Fuck
Send
it.
another month.
Dog in space.
Yeah, we'll get
I mean, we
Elon
put
to.
a car in space, so I think we should
Is
be
it a
good.
bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a dog in space.
It's a dog.
Dog.
No.
Houston, what's he saying? Hold on.
Woof.
He said woof.
No, he said
Woof.
off actually.
He said
Uh,
wolf
arf.
time.
He said arf.
The radiation got to him. Bork.
Oh, He's
Just
becoming lightheaded. Arp.
Oh.
It just was in space and started going, yerp, yerp.
This is why we don't need drugs. We just have each other.
We're already high.
Like on life, man.
We're
It's just
high
how
on
it is, you know.
on each other.
When do you think? I'm 20.
Oh,
21.
what? How? Well, oh, what? Me.
Yeah.
What year is 2018?
It's,
What year is it?
2019, let's just say it.
Let's say yes.
Nearly.
Let's just say 2019.
I think 30 years from now. No, 40.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe
I
like
think
2050.
the first moon landing was 1959, so I'm going to say 2059.
Yeah, I'm saying 2050 top area. Yeah. Jay.
I think, like,
No, I forgot
thinking
this.
about it like sophisticatedly, like with the rate of evolution,
What?
like, logically,
Technology evolution, that is.
yeah.
Okay, I
well,
was
no,
gonna say.
in general,
Or just in general.
like the general rate of like evolution. If you think about it, in the space of 40 years, like in the past, the amount of technology, not necessarily like technology as we know it, like digital, but just any sort of product
Technology.
or anything. Comparing it to 20 years nowadays, as in 20 years before
It's
now.
advanced so much.
Yeah, it's kind of like a whole exponential thing where it's rapidly getting faster. So, really, I don't think something like 15 years to 20 years is that far-fetched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you can't... I don't think you can
It's
find
difficult to estimate
Yeah,
because you don't know how well we will do in these expeditions now
Yeah, right.
and how much we will know.
But
Like,
if you
like
kind
with
of base
Apple and stuff, like technology then, we had no idea that was just going to rise that fast. But they just went like that.
The thing is, though, do we have like the right incentive to get up there in the first place? Is there like a
Exactly.
Yes.
reason to start civilization?
Save humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are we
Because
saving
of
currently?
global warming.
Are you saying we're
Overpopulation.
useless?
Overpopulation.
Yeah, true. Overpopulation.
Yeah,
Well, I guess so, you still have the
overpopulation.
exact same amount of resources, but it's just more space.
True, true. Got to keep our planet healthy.
Well, be-
If you're watching this right now,
And you live on Mars.
and if
And
you
you
live
live
on
on
Mars,
Mars.
no.
Yeah.
You heard it first here.
Well, there's a lot of iron oxide on
Who
Mars,
was
so
right?
you can just like build everything
Yeah.
out of iron, you know? That's just how it works.
No, I
Right?
mean like if you're in your house right now, and if there's a light right now, pause the video right now, like now,
Okay, right now.
go down
Well,
and
get
get
pause it though.
yeah. Don't pause it now. This is now kind of awkward when you get back. But go and turn off one of your lights that are not being used right now. Just go in there, turn it off.
Come
You're
back.
welcome. Planet saved. You are planet saver. You're literally what's his name? Thor. You're literally Thor.
We're more Captain Planet, but you know.
But
Captain
we're
Planet.
using that one though.
Yeah, we need that light, Jay.
Jay!
They can't see us.
Yeah, I know, but we need it to look at each other.
No, turn
I wanna
I
see
want
your
to look in
beautiful
your
face.
eyes.
Oh, look in your eyes.
They can't see us now.
Oh.
It's fine.
Beautiful.
Oh, and like you were saying, Jay, beforehand, how we're like not evolving, but we're doing better in technology. I watched this video where it's that like we've actually gone back in technology. I would say
Have we?
because like in the past we got to space, and then after that we went to like we went over to the moon, and now it's like what we made now.
Well-
There's the Soyuz.
Well,
There's
you gave
the
the whole
robots
example of
and
something
There's the
like-
robots, but we haven't actually
Like
done that
We
much.
haven't, we
Yeah.
haven't really like made any real
Realistically,
milestones.
like
Yeah.
realistically though, taking like an example of Apple and their products, if you compare the product, like the advancement in technology to like their original iPhone, just in general, like just as an example, but their original iPhone to their next generation iPhone, like the advancement from the actual
Yeah.
technology between them was much greater from our latest
And it's like-
iPhone now.
It's easier as well.
Yeah, but the whole idea is that really, until we find new materials and technologies,
Yeah.
like a company like Apple, the sort of products are kind of, I don't know if you've realised, but the past, I'd say like 3 phones have had extremely similar functions
Yeah.
with really more
Yeah.
extensions rather than like
Bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big
extensions.
advancements.
They're just sort of running out of steam, really.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't have no clue what phone this is, but like the first touchscreen phone must have been absolutely just crazy to people.
yeah, no.
That was a proper advancement to me.
It kind of still is, to be honest.
Yeah, it's still crazy now,
If you
obviously.
think about how they work, like I don't think many people would look at it and be able to explain how a touchscreen phone would work.
It's like with
still
old-
don't know.
Why
I
not?
love
Right.
It's like with
technology.
Has
Yeah, it's
everyone
also
here
like-
seen Back to the Future?
Yep.
Yeah.
All three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the whole concept of 2015
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
in the future.
Oh yeah, well, we've got hoverboards.
Yeah, but okay, take
That was
the
ages
majority
ago.
of concepts apart from those that were slightly far-fetched for like sci-fi reasons.
Yeah.
Apart from them, there's nothing necessarily there that we don't have. Like, I think there's something like automatic like shoe tying.
We have those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
we don't really need them.
But
It's
not-
there's
the
not really a
relevance
demand.
of that. But there's certain things.
You
like
could buy
just
them though.
The general
Quite
aesthetic
expensive.
of the future in that like whole entire thing isn't really that far-fetched from
far-fetched,
taking
yeah.
something from like a very high-end like city nowadays. So
Wait, Jay, did you say everything bar hoverboard?
Yeah.
No.
like
Oh, no,
flying
hoverboards
cars.
are still a thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
They are a thing.
Hoverboards are
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
They're not like how they showed it in the movie.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Well, everything but the actual car that can take you back in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like with all every single. I think everybody knows that like an old person has told them, "Oh, you guys have got it so easy now. When I was younger, I had to go to my friend's house to ask if they wanted to play." You know.
Oh,
It's
That
like,
makes me
oh,
so
now
mad.
you can just quickly text them and
no,
that's
so
it.
Bailey, if that annoys you, realistically, in 90 years from now, when we've got family,
Yeah.
if
We'll
we're
be the
gonna
same.
we're gonna be saying we had to use a phone to record this podcast, and we had to all sit on these comfy things that we call cushions. Like as an
Yeah.
example, realistically, in the future, in 90 years, we won't be.
We'll be
sitting on-
levitating.
Exactly.
We'll have like
And
airbud
the phone will
edits, that'd
actually
be so
be a
sick.
straight up like Android.
It's just when they
Yeah.
take it to offence, like, oh, you've had it so much better than me. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's
I-
not
I-
my
I-
fault.
What
Sorry.
annoys me is when they say your GCSEs are so much easier than we have.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
Yeah.
god,
No,
that's
no,
so.
you're like
no.
15, you don't know what we're doing at GCSEs, and to be fair, we don't know what you were doing. But seeing how education's changed, from what I know, I imagine what we're doing is probably harder than what you did. Especially
Yeah.
the fact we have distractions like phones and computers.
Because I mean, as
And
the world has progressed,
With that,
we've
it does
learned
help
new
us.
stuff.
Yeah.
Of
And there's
course, we
also-
learn new stuff,
Yeah.
which
And
is then
there's-
harder.
And
Yeah,
then
but
it's
we
like
say
even
it's
more.
harder, but taking right.
Yeah, true.
Thanks to the
Like,
internet,
I-
it's
I-
easier.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's harder. It's just more complicated for people who don't know it. Like something
Yeah.
right. Literally, something as simple, well, not necessarily simple, as the quadratic formula. To like, our elders
Mhm.
would appear as pretty pointless in the grand scheme of like life,
Mm.
unless you're going into that mathematical based sort of field. But to us, on the majority of our generation, or it's maybe not that, but like trigonometry, right? Something like that. To us, I think most of us
Yeah, it's pretty
get that.
easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's down.
But that's just because we're growing up with it. So I don't think it's necessarily that education is more difficult. I think it's just advanced more, and we're living inside it. So to us, it doesn't appear more difficult.
Mm.
But if we then compare it to previous stuff, it would appear that way.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because it's like, for us, it's like, oh my god, they had it so easy. But they had to learn it new. That was the new thing back then.
But the thing is, like, technology has changed a lot now socially, not
true.
just educationally, because it's invited things like insecurity and all that a lot more than it was before, because of showing fake images of yourself online and
Yeah.
that influencing others. And, no, that's not creepy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
not showing.
not
who
showing
really are.
not showing the
Well,
bad
everyone's
parts
guilty
about
of
your
it.
life.
Oh no, I know. Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what
what you
I
mean.
mean.
That, yeah.
Like filtering your personality.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, look
Filtering
what
the
I
good
went to
parts.
holiday. I went to this holiday, I went to this holiday, but didn't show them at home, alone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Look how exciting and fun
Which-
my life is all of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think you can ever compare generations to what
No.
one's more difficult.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
It's
There's just
about living
different
in the-
challenges,
yeah, the
really.
present of
Yeah, it's just the different challenges, like Jordan said.
It's not complete. It's not. What do you call it? In combined with learning and things, but it's a big factor of learning because it changes how your thought process is and what maybe you might be distracted by and stuff like that.
And
So
how-
it does actually link a lot to learning.
So it sort of depends how progressive you are as well.
It depends what's going on in the world. Because, yeah, about 100 years to go today, the First World War ended this year. Well, because it was 1918 now.
Oh, yeah.
This year.
Take 100 years off that one, people still didn't have equal rights or anything like that. Well, they still didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Go back 100 years and there was slavery was
Yeah.
nearly basically still a thing. Racism
yeah.
in America was
Yeah, women still didn't have
Very
equal rights or
soon.
anything like that. So
Yeah.
it's just got.
It was
so
only after World War II that they actually had like human rights. Everyone,
Yeah.
like, they were like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
these are human rights.
We need to do this
Yeah.
to make things fair, innit?
What the fuck happened to humanity? like that.
Now we're going
Shit.
back.
Let's create NATO.
Now
You
women are
went
asking
from
for more
Mars.
It's
power.
like people like
to the olden days.
sort of don't mean to make this like political, but like in America, they're sort of going backwards quite a lot. Like people like Trump and some of the Trump
Right.
administration and that kind of thing. They're kind of
Yeah, carry on.
making everything backwards. So they're trying to avoid human rights. They're trying to take down all
Build
these sort of
walls.
global contracts. Like
Build
to-
walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like because an example of that is like the Paris Agreement.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they just
I was
sort of
about
like
to
tore
elaborate on
that down. And I mean that's a global agreement. It's not exactly. You know.
Yes, Toby.
Sorry, I just want to
He had his hand up again. We're not in class, mate.
I know. And no,
Please,
I just going back to the education. I think that nowadays, it's heavily less on necessarily testing you. I think it's more testing you on how your brain works.
Yeah.
It's not testing you because like, oh, in 10 years' time, if you do this job, you're going to need to know this equation.
Yeah.
Right.
I think because like if you realistically, if you do need to know, you can just Google it.
I think there was
Yeah.
quite a logical way to look at anything that you're being tested on, and especially for now, it's less about what you're learning about and the knowledge and anything to do with that. It's more about the effort that you're applying
Yeah.
to it. That
And
is
how
the-
you're able to understand a
Yeah.
this question.
because then it shows that you're passionate and you're
Like,
wanting to gain. from it.
Maths isn't necessarily hard, and quite a lot you learn in maths you can Google, but like it's testing the logic and like solving side of your brain,
Yeah.
which I think is
It's like you
Good.
don't necessarily need a calculator for equations. It's just it makes it more efficient.
The problem with that, what we just said, is like there's no reward for being someone who wants to learn. There's no reward for being someone who like isn't necessarily good at something, but they put so much effort into
Yeah.
something and never get it
Yeah.
out. There's no reward for that. Whereas some people are just naturally intelligent in a certain
then they get
field. They don't have to
rewarded.
try and not do well,
Yeah.
which makes no sense.
Well, they
That is-
try
that
really,
is
really
annoying.
early on, and then they just don't have to try it later on.
Yeah.
So you put in the effort in while you're young, or your parents make you do something while you're young, and then you have this advantage later on in life,
Well,
which isn't necessarily fair.
yeah, but it's not fully what's in your young life. Intelligence is somewhat how you grow up with it and how you're born.
It's how you observe things
It's
as
like
well.
when you're born, yeah, like your genes.
Yeah.
Your genes actually do play a part in it.
Yeah, it's nature versus
Yeah.
nurture.
Nurture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should end it here.
Yeah.
I think this has been it's been much more chilled than the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Last one was a bit.
I think we're all just
Should
dead.
we
do
It's
kind
been
of
no thing.
I think we're just all dead from mocks. To be honest.
Yeah. All very tired because it's winter time and we're
It's
all
winter
have
time.
sniffles.
It's time to snuggle up to your fellow friends.
Nick,
Well,
I wouldn't
that
say that
one's
when we're all sitting next to each other. This seems a bit
Come here, Toby.
gay.
Ah! Give you a little hug.
But in summary,
Summary.
really interesting topic.
It's winter, not summer.
Shut up.
in winter.
Ugh. Yeah, that's very good.
Did you just get
Just keep on together. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright.
We're gonna lock this safe up and
We're gonna lock this safe up and hide this content.
Throw the key in the portal. Close the portal.
Oh, like when we, when you did with your, hold on,
like this, like that?
like when you did it with your siblings or anything, you were like, oh, padlock, black hole, key lock, throw the key
I
away.
mean, my
Black
my
hole.
siblings were too old for that, but you know.
Yeah, I always used to
Swallow
do
the
that.
key.
Swallow the key. You have to reach your ass to get it.
Oh well, right. You're so
See the key up? Yeah. Oh.
And they got my ass.
Alrighty then.
That'd be some kinky porn.
Of course, that's where your mind goes.
That's
now.
a lovely note to end on.
Love
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
We've been yeah.
No, we haven't. That's
Okay.
my part.
Okay.
Get away.
Sorry, Nicky Thicky boy.
Stop it, you. Right.
You're not.
I guess.
thick.
I guess. Well, I am thick.
Boy,
right?
I will smack you.
Yes,
Sorry.
I am thick. I'm very thick, guys. So if you just want to kind of hit me up, just email me on my Tinder.
And
Thank you.
At your boy.
Oh yeah, you are 16. Oh my
Right,
god, I'm
but-
so young.
Right. So we've been Yeah But Yeah. Hope you guys like it,
Yeah.
and I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.